Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back once again to some more Imperator Rome. This is our Epirus campaign. As you can see, Epirus is starting to look pretty goddamn thick. We went ahead and won a pretty intense war against the Macedonians. It was kind of sloppy by me. We definitely could have played it better, but we managed to claim victory in the end. And that's going to secure ourselves a whole bunch of more territory to the north and also provide us some pretty secure holdings. We now have a mountain fortress guarding this pass. We're basically guarding every pass Macedon has into our territory. They have to either take this mountain pass or this one, so we're pretty secure against them. We also went ahead and defeated Sparta, finished them off, and as well as that, we secured some other territory. So I think Epirus is in a very stable situation. However, if we want to now go to war with Macedon, we have to basically go to war with Frisia and the Seleucids and also the Odyssean Kingdom to the north as well. So I think our goals for now will be to go ahead and go to war with Italy. I want to try and secure the rest of the boot of Italy right here, maybe even vassalize Sicily, and then I want to try and ally Carthage. To ally Carthage, we need to get to the next step up, which is a major power. So we need 100 cities to do that. At the moment, we currently have 60. So I think now Pyrrhus II, which is who we're currently playing as, I think we'll have to take him, and he'll spend most of his life conquering Italy, and securing towns and loyal tribes to him. And then hopefully when we become a major power, we can hopefully get either the Seleucids, maybe Armenia or Carthage to help us in a big war against Macedon and Phrygia. At least that's the plan. This entire time as well, Macedon are going ahead like a mad mode right now, securing land in the north. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe try and ally with some other people up here. Unfortunately, this faction is not quite a regional power yet. They need another 3 more cities. So maybe if we could ally with like the Illyrian coastline, that could be great as well. But for now, we are just going to let all these buildings build. As you can see, I built a ton of training camps, fortresses, and marketplaces around our newly conquered land. I'm improving relations with Carthage and Egypt, as well as building a few more triremes. I think as well, we're going to build another 20,000 men as well, so we have 60,000 troops standing constantly and 2 fleets of 20 so we can transport them around. But yeah, the majority of the forces are simply just gonna go ahead and transfer over to Italy as we prepare for the big war against Mesopotamia, who are, as you can, they don't actually have any allies. Oh yeah, I guess it's because they're the only regional power in Italy at the moment. And they're just kind of like currently guaranteeing a lot of people. And that's why I think in this game, like, having tributaries is so goddamn important, because you can't add, like, there's literally no one really for them to ally besides me, Macedon, and that's really about it around them, which is very interesting. Ooh, free stability. Free stability, an extra, like, stability I don't have to pay for is definitely worth 180 gold. People shall rejoice indeed. So yeah, it's interesting. I like the mechanic, but I also think it's kind of, it makes the AI kind of struggle a little bit, maybe, because obviously they can't defensive league with anyone, they can't ally with anyone. It really comes down to them having tributaries. Like, they can protect people, but when it comes to people attacking them, it kind of puts them in a hard situation, like a hard place. So yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting mechanic, and it'll be fun to see how that plays out. Ooh, we have a lot of really, like, all of this tech. I want it all. Tech speed plus 5% on rest, which really helps with assimilation. Output for slaves is more money, not that we need more money right now. More research from citizen output. Like, all of this is so good. I guess we'll take just for flat research, because that's going to be really beneficial to us. Also, we're now at almost 200% research efficiency because we have so many citizens, which is absolutely amazing. What else are your stats? I need to get better at doing this, not just putting the best person in place of a job. I mean, we could have just put someone else like this in. Actually, none of that house. Yeah, we don't want to put him in power. But yeah, I would need to be checking their other stats as well, because even if they have a high zeal, I don't want to stick them in a position where I might want to use them in an army or something. You know, I need to actually be looking at their entire stat pool, because even if he has high zeal, he could be better off in a different position, or, you know, doing something else. So we'll have to definitely keep an eye on that. But yeah, now our manpower is going up by 400. Let's build a brand new Stratios. We'll start off with some heavy infantry. Oh, we can't build heavy infantry here. Yeah, no, we cannot. That's kind of funny. We could import some more iron from Aetolia. I guess we could import iron to our capital. it wouldn't be bad to have an excess, because you get the extra 10% surplus. So is there anything else I could get rid of? Maybe the grain rate is really good though. I know I said this last episode. Yeah, I kind of want everything. Maybe we get rid of the stone and import, because the local fort defense is really good, but actually maybe we just get rid of the wine, because it's maintenance cost, isn't it? Yeah. All of this stuff is too good. Let's get rid of the stone. I think the stone is the thing we need the least. And now let's import our iron from Atolia, because that way we can build heavy infantry there. And I believe if we get one more bit of iron here, it'll be even better. So we probably want to, yeah, I think we're massing slaves here, right? Yeah, we're massing slaves in our iron. Unfortunately, this region, all the slaves have already pushed to Atolia, because we want to try and utilize that. Where else do we have iron? Down here, right? And they have no slaves there. Let's move all of these slaves down there, because I think I just want the iron. Yeah, we probably have enough slaves. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move the slaves there. I'll build ourselves another army, and then we'll move over and prepare for our massive war against Mesopotamia. Beautiful. Just like that, I've moved around the slaves, and now we have the extra 10% heavy infantry discipline, and we also gain 5+5 manpower as well, local manpower from this region. So we'll hopefully be producing a little bit more. I mean, we're getting a lot of manpower already, and it's going up quite nicely. Obviously, we're literally just about to drain it by building a ton of heavy infantry. It'd be interesting as well. We kind of need to get access to horses if we can. I think horses, where is the trade resource? Right here. Yeah, there's horses in Macedon, so we're not going to be getting that. Are there any horses in Italy we can secure? Cloth, earthwork. So this will be a pretty profit. And you get glass here as well. Wow. This boot of Magna Graecia will give you a lot. Like, this is a lot of really good resources down here. And is there any horse? I guess, oh, we can look at horses right by clicking this. That's honey. Where did the horses go? I swear there were horses down here somewhere. I must be blind. Maybe I was looking at... no, there definitely are horses here somewhere, and I think they are down in Thessaly. Maybe I'm not. Anyway, yeah, we're just going to build this army now, and then we are going to, yeah, move on from there. Probably the similar style of just, 10 heavy infantry and 5 light infantry. I mean, a handful of archers. And then, yeah, then it's time to invade Italy. So I think it's time to actually change one of our laws as well. At the moment, our authoritarian law is just boosting our legitimacy, and that is nice, but it's not going to be the end of the world if we change it. I'd much rather the extra 10 research points or 10% research points. So we're going to sponsor some scholars, and that should really boost up our technology. You can see our research efficiency is just diving upwards, and hopefully we'll start just really going ahead on technology. I mean, look at our mill tech. Our mill tech is almost at 13, and we've got 150% going on in that. It's kind of crazy. I think even some of the smaller powerhouses like Crete probably don't even have that much if we actually take a look at them. Yeah, like we're going to be ahead of Crete, and they have a tiny populace, so their research efficiency will be really good. Same over, I mean, Egypt is catching up. The other great powers kind of look like they're struggling a little bit. Like Carthage is catching up. The Seleucids are in disarray right now with the Seleucid revolt going on, so can't expect them to have it. The Indians, again, just have too many pops to really have a great efficiency. Mesopotamia, yeah, Mesopotamia's tech as well is awful, which maybe won't be the best in the world for when we do go kill them. Our new army is here as well, and I probably want to maybe get rid of one of these commanders and stick them in power in leading the army. I mean, this guy is pretty good, pretty loyal. I'd love this guy, but the extra 10 morale is too good not to have, really. Would I rather 10 morale or him leading an army? That's the question. And I think the answer is I'd rather have him leading an army. So let's do that. And then we'll stick him in this new army. Yeah, we'll give him power of this army. He's 61, but he's loyal. And he also is a good sieger as well, which is great. So Stratios 2 will be led by him. I mean, I guess we'll bring over the last 20,000 we have. We could also buy these mercenaries to save us some manpower. We should probably also claim them as well. So let's do that now. Let's open these again, as we are got a new session going on. Let's go ahead and fabricate some claims, and we'll fabricate claims on this region because obviously we want to take it. I can't actually see their forts here. That's interesting, but you can't see the enemy's forts. You can see them up here. Do they just not have any forts down here in the south? I guess they don't. Wow. No, they must do. Yeah, they must do. I just can't see them. That's interesting. That's cool as well. So you can't just map out what you need to take. That's cool. But yeah, let's just get ready to invade them. We have lots of armies. We'll be fighting... Okay, so we will just be fighting Mesopotamia because they don't have any tributaries. Or we could fight these guys as well. I might fight these guys, and that will bring Mesopia in. Yeah, let's do that, actually. We have enough. We don't have enough oratory. Okay, that's fine, actually. We'll just fight Mesopia then, because I would love to take this part of land as well, because it's a pretty wealthy region, has some earthworks and olives we can trade out, and a decent amount of population. But yeah, let's bring over our last 20k, and then we will go from there. I just had to quickly make sure that we weren't on any low maintenance after the last episode. I can't believe we fought like many wars against Macedon without our forts being fully operational. It was absolutely brutal. But let's go ahead and declare this war now. They have no allies because they're a major power, and let's just pour in. Do they honestly not have any forts? That's kind of crazy that they don't. But let's just pour in. We'll take all the major territories and towns. Yeah, you guys go up here. I would love to take some of the hills. This is where the Roman ability would be insanely useful. The Romans have the ability to create border forts, meaning that they can walk into enemy territory and build a fort right there. And imagine being able to do that against these guys. I could just walk into these hills, build a fort here, and it would conquer all this territory for me. It'd be crazy useful. I also want to stick my fleet out to blockade them as well, because the more we blockade them, the more money we get, so that's going to be great. I honestly maybe should just be using mercenaries in this war, because it's going to be quite an easy one, and we're going to be losing probably most of our manpower to this attrition. But we're also going to be getting a ton of slaves as well, like a ton of slaves, because I think they're busy fighting in the north, or are they no longer at war? No, they're just fighting me now, so their armies, their 84 legions or whatever, will be coming down. Nice, winning some naval battles there as well. Oh, wow. Actually, oh, wow. This is actually probably not the best engagement. I didn't think that there would be that many of them there. A big naval engagement against pirates whilst we're fighting. Probably not the best plan of action, but still, I guess, you know, we will just secure this territory and move on. I mean, honestly, I imagine that the AI would want... I'm actually just going to retreat from this. It's not worth losing my ships. Can we not retreat from naval combat? Oh, dope as well. We just unlocked our new military tradition as well. That's great. Do we just go for more light offensive stuff? Or do we go military colonies? Because military colonies make units loyal to you. This stuff is good as well. Like cavalry skirmish, I imagine, is pretty useful. And you can, but we don't have any cavalry yet, so there's no point in picking that up. Let's just continue on down this route, because we have light infantry and we have archers in our army. So, oh, there they are. Okay, interesting. They have a lot of men here, right? Yeah, a lot. Okay, cool. Let's amass. We have a lot of soldiers, actually. Holy crap. Let's amass for men, and we'll move in here. I might also pick up these mercenaries as well, just to aid me in the war, because they do have a lot of soldiers. Yeah, let's do it. Let's pick up these mercenaries. We'll let them get their manpower back as well. And we'll look for some engagements now. We are also taking quite a lot of damage to attrition as well. So these guys are getting their manpower back. Let's form up over here. Split up these armies up as well so we don't take freaking attrition. And let's see what we can do. Obviously, you have to get back here and defend this fort. Luckily, it's in forest, so that'll be a good bonus. But let's slowly maneuver our way back to the position. Obviously, we have a lot of really good generals as well. Look at their generals compared to ours. We definitely have the advantage. Okay, we're going to have a fairly big battle to begin with. They're going to pour in a lot of their soldiers as well. We don't have anything. Ooh, army movement speed. Yeah, it's actually really useful in a situation like this. Wait, did we just... What happened? Did we already kill their army? I guess so. Well, we have a lot of soldiers here. Let's move back and we'll defend our fort really quickly before they get up here. Are we fighting these guys? No, we're not. They just have 30,000. Let's also, you guys chase these guys as well. Wow, what happened to their army, man? I'll move up with these guys. So we're going to engage 10,000 here. It should be... It must have just run away or something. Yeah, that was an easy battle. We lost 600 men. They lost 2,000. And now we're going to defend our fort. Again, we should split up our men now because we don't want to take attrition. About to catch another 14,000 of their soldiers here as well. And we also have a mercenary. So I'm going to probably be using the mercenaries as aggressively as I can. And I'm also probably going to leave for 20,000 just on that fort. As we said, we'll make sure we finish these guys off. And I guess keep on sieging as well. So yeah, so far we've won every battle. We have the better commanders. We'll leave a stack here. So this is Stratios 1. That's good. They can't be having too... They just don't have any manpower. They've been fighting so many wars and we've just kind of pounced on them in their time of need, really. there anything important? I guess you guys just run up there and take that fort, I guess. And then we have to think about what we want to actually conquer, you know, in this war. You guys can constantly conquer all of this. That's fine. We also lost all of our ships in that fight against the pirates. That's kind of crazy how we lost all of them ships. Yeah, I can't see them. So we'll just have 20,000 moving across all of this territory, conquering land as we go. We're going to get so many slaves from this as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It seems like Pyrrhus is about to have the battle of his life. He is formed up here. The AI is coming in with a lot of their soldiers. We have mercenaries ready to reinforce, but this will be one hell of a battle. We are heavily outnumbered. We have countered their tactic though, which is very nice. We just gained a bunch of money as well. Our discipline is just better, but we are heavily outnumbered. Obviously, the AI is going to be getting flanking bonuses, but Pyrrhus is holding, and reinforcements are just about to arrive. Not that Pyrrhus really needs it. He is the true son of, or grandson of his granddad. And there you go. Just like that. And here you go. Look, he just won a pretty massive battle. And he has now become a legend. Look at that. Gaining 50. Does he gain any special traits at all? No, but yeah, he is amazing. This is the true grandson of Pyrrhus. And now we can finish him off. So I'm basically just going to conquer the south part of his territory and then probably move on from there. Like, just conquer like this, I think. I'll be happy whilst we have these armies doing that. Now, obviously, we want to probably just use these mercenaries to probably chase them down. They're probably going to retreat back to that fort. Pyrrhus can continue just to siege, carpet siege them, and we'll move on. The problem is, the annoying thing is, obviously, we're taking a lot of attrition from all of these sieges, but the majority of these men are loyal. I mean, this army, I could do it. Everyone's loyal to Pyrrhus in his army, though. Literally all 20,000 of them, which is great to see. But yeah, like, I guess I could be breaking off these sieges and just carpet sieging everything quicker. But hey, we're having fun. We're chilling. It's all good. I'm actually excited about all the roads I'm going to have to build in the south of Italy now, because we've already got a pretty nice road network. Oh, we don't even have... I never built roads down here in the south. Oh, well, we have to get that seen to very quickly. Okay, so the war is now won. We are going to secure all of this territory. I'm also going to make them release a ton. Oh, shit. Are we going to? Because that's going to cause us a lot of aggressive expansion. Maybe we won't liberate all of this territory. Actually, the aggressive expansion hits us nonetheless, so that's fine. Yeah, so as you can see, taking land that isn't your culture costs you a ton of aggressive expansion, which will then make it harder to integrate as well. But yeah, this should hopefully mess up Mesopia pretty goddamn hard. So let's go ahead and initiate this. We're also getting 400 gold as well. And as you can see, Epirus has taken its stronghold in Italy, and I couldn't love it anymore. So now we're going to have a few loyalty issues. Obviously, these provinces not being loyal. Hopefully this guy is pretty loyal though, and he should be able to assimilate these guys fairly quickly. But we're also going to be suffering some unhappiness. So I'm going to go ahead and try and adjust some imports to go ahead and get some more happiness to our freemen and our citizens, and also get my road network up and running. When you start to expand outside of your original culture group and aggressive expansion starts to really kick in, you actually have some big problems, because as you can see right here, the aggressive expansion, look at the wrong culture group happiness that we are receiving. It's kind of insane, you know, how much it is affecting us. So wrong culture is up by minus 6.5. So even though all of these guys are Hellenic in some way or another, we're also, you know, these aren't all Epirus. So even the Macedonians are getting a little bit unhappy with me because of my aggressive expansion. And then the wrong culture group, which is obviously all the Latin culture dudes that we picked up, are going to be insanely unhappy with me. So you can really start to see, I think, once you get outside of your culture group, how much more difficult things come. So actually building a big empire will actually feel like you're having to deal with all these different sides, and, you know, just trying your best to assimilate them over, I don't know, like 100 years. Also, it seems like Pyrrhus has acquired some more loyal men to his cause in Stratios 2. Oh no, it's not even Pyrrhus, sorry. Who is this? He's a general of Stratios 2. Who is Pyrrhus in command of then? Pyrrhus is command of Stratios 3. Oh yeah, well, he can have some. He's been loyal to me. He's fought pretty well, so yeah. He's doing a fine job. He can gain an extra couple of units of infantry, which will be loyal to him. It ain't no thing. We've also now finished building these roads here as well, so we're going to probably just disband these mercenaries. We don't need them anymore, so you guys can go back home. The majority of roads are now built. We've built a road there, which is perfect to our fort. So basically every single fort is connected some way or another. Besides the bottom, which we're going to be doing with this army right now, we'll have basically every single fortress available by road, so we can just basically get there so much quicker. You know, if we ever need to rush up here to these fortresses, they'll both be connected by the new roads. So overall, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Our navy's constantly conquering stuff. We're now just waiting for our manpower to get back. I do need to try and make these provinces loyal. They are currently rising. We imported some marble, and we're also using dyes to make the citizens happy. It's still kind of a struggle. The unrest is still there, but hopefully, eventually, we can boost that. I mean, building some granaries also wouldn't be bad, but the slaves are actually happy. I think the advantage to a granary would be if it gave a bonus to all citizen happiness rather than just slaves. I think that would be a nice way to make this building useful, because at the moment, there's just no point building it. You're better off just building marketplaces to boost your civilization value, and that gives you more happiness. So right now, the granary is kind of useless. I also, now that I've killed Mesopia, want to maybe try and take these guys out, even though they are in an insane defensive league. Macedon have also secured most of the Illyrian coast. So things are definitely heating up, for sure. They're up to 61 cities. How many are we on now? We're on 78. So we're getting ever closer to great power status, which is very nice. Rome! Rome is completely sieged right now. I mean, the city of Rome is also... Oh, oh, come on, Rome. I believe in you. I believe you can take back the glorious eternal city. Best of luck, my dudes. First battle's going to go down our way, obviously. Oh, they also have war elephants. That's pretty interesting. They obviously are importing them from Carthage or something. But yeah, we've managed to smash their army, even though they have a very good commander as well. A rank 10 is very good. But, you know, Pyrrhus is disciplined, so he'll be able to wipe them away fairly easy. I guess Pyrrhus will go up and conquer this territory to the north of us, and then we'll let this general conquer everything else. Yeah, they're trying to build more elephants. We should stack wipe them as well as they retreat back to their capital. No, they're just going to keep on going. That's unfortunate, because the thing is, they're going to probably, like, siege all these lands which aren't protected by our fort whilst I'm sieging this. That's unfortunate. If only I had another 20,000 not building roads all the way back here, we could actually stop them from doing that. But alas, we're just a bit too busy with our road building down there. Or at least they retreat all the way back into Sicily itself, so that's pretty useful. Also, where are we blockaded? Our fleet should be enough to deal with that. And oh my god, we are now Miltech 14? I swear that jumped up. We were only Miltech 13 a little while ago. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, this researcher has done some crazy stuff in the field, and now we get access to the extra 5% discipline as well. Not that we really need it, but I mean, is anyone else Miltech 15 yet? 13, 12, 12. Yeah, our Miltech is absolutely crazy. 14 even. Yeah, so Macedon's is 12. Yeah, sure, I'd rather have his loyalty. We don't really need popularity. We're getting a bit of corruption, but it's fine. Yeah, no one else is even close to us on Miltech. Carthage is starting to catch up a little bit as well now, but yeah, we're fine there. Nice, Pyrrhus killed their army whilst we weren't even looking. We'll siege this out, and then once this is sieged, just 25,000. We're going to be in a tough battle here. We might lose this, but we can't escape. We can't break through their fort, right? Oh, we can. Should we try to? They're going to catch us nonetheless. Yeah, let's actually just try and run, because this is going to be a hard battle for us to win here, whilst Pyrrhus is busy in the north. We're slaughtering them, though. Holy crap, look at that. Our morale is just so much higher. 5.1 out of a 5.1 of theirs. Now the battle as well. Yeah, they start off and we're countering their tactics. We're in shock, and they just counted us now coming in. I think I'm going to stay in this battle, though, because it's a pretty close one, and as long as we roll well, we'll be good. Our +1 better command does get rid of their terrain penalty. And this should be enough, right? Let's take their capital as well. Sure, we'll pay the money, we're rich. Let's take that capital. We are down to 12,000 in this army, so maybe we're going to need to want to replenish, which is going to mean they can still siege this, but I'd rather replenish than continue sieging. But nice, winning that war has been great. Is Rome's ended their war? Are they like a client state of someone now? They're in a defensive alliance. They're guaranteed by me, obviously. So I wonder why I don't join them in any of the wars. It doesn't pop up or anything. I'd support Rome to the end, you know? But it just doesn't seem to pop up anywhere. Right, let's definitely grab the discipline. Because, you know, we are actually kind of losing a few of these battles. We're getting back our manpower. We're reinforced here really quickly. And then we'll probably go in because I don't want them to really recruit more elephants. But then again, as soon as Pyrrhus is done sieging this land in the north, we can then make our way down. I mean, hopefully, I think I'm going to, because this isn't part of my region right now, I think I'm going to tributary these guys, and take this territory. I think that's how it's going to go down. And hopefully that'll be fun to actually have some tributaries as well now. Because I feel like back in the ancient world, it wasn't just I'll conquer this, I'll conquer that. It's like, you know, you make them tributaries of you and you use them to pay you money and fight in wars with you. And I think that's really cool. So yeah, we'll wait until Pyrrhus is down here before we make any moves again, or at least until his army's back up to full strength, which will be a little while. But let's actually retreat back to the fort as well. Yeah, it means that these provinces are going to get hit pretty hard. That's probably going to affect the loyalty. But the province loyalty is going up overall, just very slowly right now. We'll be gentle as well because we will integrate that faction at some point in the future. So yeah, nice. Pyrrhus can come down now, meaning you can probably move into combat. Actually, let's scare off their army. We shouldn't be letting them just siege us there. And then Pyrrhus can come in and siege. Even though I think this commander is really good at sieging, right? Yeah, he has a better siege ability, so we'll break the thing then, and we'll use him to siege, and then maybe Pyrrhus can cross the strait. How's our roads doing? I think our roads are doing pretty good. Okay, so I think now I want to road across into the mountain or into the farmlands here, connecting this up to Sparta and connecting this up to the fort. I guess we do want to road out of Olympia as well because it is Olympia after all. You know, people do want to visit the temple of Zeus. That's very nice. It'd be cool if, I guess it'd be very hard to do like land bridges across, but it would be nice if there was like some, I mean, they're islands. I guess that would be dumb. Yeah, take back these lands. Pyrrhus is down. And then we'll just, I guess, go back to sieging. They still do have 36,000 men, so it's not like they don't have a lot of soldiers. We're also fighting this faction up here as well, so they have 62,000 men. Oh god, that's not good. Okay, so they are currently blockading the strait, but I think we're going to try something a little bit cheeky to try and open up this defensive position. We've conquered this fort, so we've conquered basically all the forts right here. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to stick our men on the boats, and we're going to come around and attack them from the south. Hopefully that'll draw some pressure away, and then Pyrrhus can cross by land. So because we have the naval dominance, let's do this. We'll move down, we'll conquer this, which I believe is the war goal as well. The province of Siaki? Yeah, it's this province. I'm not actually sure, they're both the same. I'm not actually sure what is the war goal and what isn't the war goal. Definitely blockade them there, please. But yeah, we'll take these men, we'll march them off here, and that will immediately bring them down. And hopefully we'll then be able to actually, are they going to try and cross? Would our ships stop them from crossing? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, they're going to go in for a battle against Pyrrhus. Oh, they can't because our ships are here. I think as long as we... I think this is how the crossing works. I'm pretty sure this is how it worked in... how it works in the EU4. Basically, as long as you own one of the straits, you can blockade it with your navy. But if the enemy own both of the straits, they can walk across if they want to. I think that's how it works. And nice. Securing the wall goal has been awesome. I'm still, like, very nervous about this. I mean, I would love to have these extra couple thousand men here. You know, an extra 20,000 men would allow me to brute force my way through, but the roads need to be built. The roads need to be built. Ooh, an extra boost to discipline in Stratios 2, which is this one, which is probably desperately in need of it, because they're, from what I imagine, going to be fighting a big old battle soon. Actually, you get on your boats here. You get on your boats and come down here and chase them, because they're obviously marching down here to south to fight this. I guess Pyrrhus also comes south now as well. Yeah, pursue them, Pyrrhus. You can't get here though. Also, you can get on boats though, or do we just siege? Do we just hope that they can win again? Not sure. Let's at least take this because this will give us a hill defense, I think, and we should siege it in time. I could severely mess up here though, because they obviously have a lot of men, but as long as we take this province, we even get the terrain on our side, so if they want to come in for a fight, that would be great. So yeah, our navies are here, our armies are here. We just have to hope that whoever they decide to go for, we can win a decisive battle again. So unfortunate that he just can't get down here, yeah, because the fort is blocking our way. They can both meet up at the fort, though. I mean, our general is slaughtering them. That wasn't even close. Yeah, their armies are just not good enough right now. I mean, we've got... they're getting the terrain, I guess because they're attacking me, yeah. And it's not a fort, so it doesn't flip. So we get the +1, and our generals are just so much better than theirs. So, yeah, it looks like this war is going to be fairly easily won by us. And that'll be great, because we'll be able to tributary these guys to the north, and take this territory for our own. So, and all whilst we're building some glorious roads. I think the only road we need to build now is up to this mountain fortress. I mean, that's everything good. And obviously a road to Olympia as well. We'll just build a straight road like down this way probably. Okay guys, so the war is now over, so let's claim the territory we want. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and force clientary state on a few of these factions. So obviously we're going to want to make Sicilia our client state, so let's do that. These guys, we want to take this territory for ourselves, and then everyone else we want to client state the guys to the north of us, right? Yeah, we want to client state them, so they have to join us in wars. Can we not client state anyone else? Can we only client state one person in a war? I guess so. Well, I definitely want to make these guys. We can't make these guys our client state. We can make them our tribal vassal, or we could make them just into a tributary. And I guess we'll make them into a tributary over there. That's annoying. We can't do both. I wonder why. It says it's not possible with the other treaties. Can I do these? Can I make these guys both are? No, yeah, I guess so. You can only take one tributary per war. I guess that kind of limits you to just conquering everything. But yeah, so I understand that. So yeah, let's just do that. I guess we can take some money as well. And there we go. That's a pretty good war, I'd say. We secure ourselves the bit we needed, and also make these guys into a tributary. Or we don't need any more families right now. And there you go, just like that, boom, we have secured ourselves a nice vassal. Now, I imagine they're going to be absolutely pissed at us, obviously, because we've just fought a pretty major war. So let's, first off, get our armies out of their territory. That'll probably help. Click play, and then also, I guess we'll make them, it will improve our relations as soon as we get our Diplo dude back in a second. We also have a possible trade route. What do we lose here? Oh my god, look how many slaves we have in the capital now. Okay. I kind of understand why you might want to build granaries now. Because after just that big war and we sieging a lot of territory, we have a shit ton of slaves. And like promoting them is probably going to be pretty important. You know, like just like that, we promoted them and we have so many pop now. Wow, that's crazy. I think Taris is the same. Not Taris, sorry. Yeah, this province has so many as well. Because it's just all them wars, we've just, like, gained a bunch more, probably in all the capitals, right? Yeah, look how we have a lot of pop here now as well. So, yeah, just like that, we've gained a ton of extra territory. Wow, we're going to improve our relations by 178 with these guys. That's great. That's really good. And we might send them a gift as well, because they are in a deficit right now, obviously, because of that war. But what do we want in our capital now? Oh, we can get gemstones. Yes, gemstones. Gemstones boosts our local tax by 20%. That is crazy. We're making 8 gold a turn. Oh, yeah, we're getting loyalty. Why not? We have so much money right now. We are making 30 freaking gold a month now. We're making so much money from commerce. It's actually insane. 60 gold from commerce. I wouldn't even say we're that big of an empire as well. So from now on, we need to quickly let our manpower replenish as quickly as we can. Because, yeah, as you can see right now, we can have up to 176k. So let our manpower build back up. Then we want to go ahead and build probably 2 more full stacks so that we have 5 20k stacks. And then maybe it's a big war with Macedon and Phrygia. I don't know. We'll have to see. Are these provinces happy with me now? Yeah, the province loyalty is going up. That's good. It's probably mainly because I popped the unrest edict as well, just to help get these provinces loyal. And now that we have got the unrest one, I probably want to culturally assimilate a handful of these guys, try and get them into my culture. Yeah, we're doing it here already. Yeah, let's do that. So now these guys are becoming a little bit less loyal because of obviously it rises the unrest a bit. However, hopefully that way we can get these guys to be our culture. I mean, we've already got a decent amount of our culture group already, so that's good. And yeah, it's nice. We now have a tributary who I assume is paying me money, and we protect them, right? So they pay me 1 gold each month, and we protect them, and they're limited to diplomacy. If we were to declare war on someone, they don't join me. That's interesting. I guess it's only... And we can't offer to be their allies either. Oh, that's kind of sad. I wanted like an ally, like someone who would join my wars. But I guess... Yeah, I guess it just means they pay me. That's fine then. Having a tributary out here is fine. I want more people to join my wars, but... Hey, that can all come. But I mean, Epirus is looking great right now. It will look better once we secure this territory and also the rest of Phrygia and Egypt. That's a crazy thing. If we fight, like, we fight these guys. Actually, Phrygia doesn't have that many allies anymore. I guess because they've conquered it all themselves with their 300 cohorts. That's insane, man. Absolutely insane. Is Macedon still guaranteed? They are indeed as well. Yeah, I honestly don't know how this war is going to go whenever we fight Phrygia. I guess we're not powerful enough to do it quite yet. We need our manpower and we need, yeah, we need other stuff. Also, it's annoying that we're going to have to get rid of some light infantry in this army. Because he's just getting loyal soldiers to him, and is that enough? Is that 20,000? No, we need one more. Boom. Because he's just taking attrition standing still, and we don't want that to happen, so let's get the hell out of there. And I guess we need to build roads here now as well. Yeah, we need to connect these roads. So that's what Pyrrhus will do. So Pyrrhus, yeah, Pyrrhus II is on a great conquest, you know. He's consolidated power in Italy and also caused a tributary down here as well. Our fleets are looking good also. So I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. In the next one, I guess we'll secure probably more of Italy. And then the episode after that, we'll look to go to war with Macedon and probably, I guess, Phrygia, which will just be absolutely crazy. I mean, how close are we to the next... where is it? I need to look at diplomacy, right? Yeah, so we're only like 15 cities, or 21 cities away from hitting the next level. And then that will allow us to then ally with people like Egypt. So if I could get Egypt to join me in a war against Phrygia, that would be crazy. I mean, Phrygia and Egypt have been fighting pretty crazy, and they have 200 cohorts themselves. Also, look at his nose. That is messed up. But yeah, if we could then use them to help fight, I could fight Macedon and kill Macedon, and then Egypt could keep Phrygia at bay. That could definitely be a possibility. We'll have to see, though. Oh, military reforms. I think hell to the yeah, right? We 100% want military reforms. It gives me 10% morale for another 20 years. Manpower recovery, 25%, which we desperately need. And it only costs us a little bit of unrest? Yeah, sure. We got the unrest edict on anyway, so it cancels it out. And we gain enough military power as well to probably do another... If we click play. We are playing. Yeah, we basically have enough. We're not... Well, we could also wait for this to save ourselves some points. Yeah, I guess we'll wait for that. But we'll just let that build up then. I mean, I guess we'll get archer discipline as well. Because our light infantry is also really good right now. Our peltists and our special archers. And then it's beamed down to this, light infantry. And I guess maybe we'll decide what we want. I feel like I should have gone down this route. But we just don't have access to cavalry. So it's just like, yeah. We're not going to spend this as well. We're going to wait for the discount from the technology. Because the discount gives us, what, 25% off? So it's just cheaper to keep it that way. And tributary income, I guess, why not? So they should be providing us with a little bit more money now. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's a little bit more. Not that we need money. I mean, we are so rich right now. We're going to definitely raise up more troops. Definitely raise up more navies. And go from there. Holy crap. Quickly before we end this episode, I don't think I have ever seen anyone with a marshal as high as that. He has a base of 14 marshal, and then he gets +3. That's absolutely insane. Look at him. I've literally never seen anyone close. The highest marshal I've seen is like 11. That is insane. The fact that his base is that high. And he got 10 civic as well. Can he just be my king? Wow, well, I know exactly where he's going. 200% research on military. And we can always stick him into a position. And then this guy, who's been our researcher, can now join the field. So, Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? And we'll build up his army now as well. We'll actually have to send it back home to do that. But yeah, cool. That's where we're going to end it, guys, with that massive bombshell of that. And we're also going to go up to high military spending as well. Could we just have the money to do it? So yeah, why not? High military spending. That'll make our dudes a lot stronger there. But yeah, that's where we're going to end it, with that massive dude. Oh my god, he's going to help us win so many wars against Frisia, because he's pretty young as well, right? He's only 40-something, 34. Yeah, he's going to definitely lead himself a new model army. But yeah, from now on, I don't really know what else we're going to do. I would like to maybe try and get horses into the army so we could build some better units. Maybe Frisia will... I mean, that's a problem as well. Once we do go to war with Frisia, we're going to then lose a lot of our trade, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So, yeah, next episode, lots of wars with Italy, securing ourselves some territory, possibly a war with Macedon, but we'll see. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.